Shocking moment. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian caught holding hands in Madrid. Fearful face. It was a calm evening in Madrid. The royal palace glowed softly under the city lights, the air filled with quiet elegance and routine. But then, everything changed. Princess Leonor of Spain, Prince Christian of Denmark, two young royals from different nations, caught together, hand in hand, walking through the heart of Madrid. And yes, it happened in public. The moment was quick, barely a few seconds, but it was enough. Enough for one photograph to send Europe's royal watchers into frenzy. Enough for whispers to turn into headlines. Enough to spark the question everyone is now asking, are Spain and Denmark's most beloved young royals secretly in love? At first, it seemed impossible. A coincidence, perhaps. Two friends meeting after months apart. But when you look closer, at the way their eyes met, the way their hands lingered, the shy smile on Leonor's face, it's clear. This wasn't protocol. This was something real. And that's what makes this moment so shocking. Because in the world of royalty, where every gesture is measured and every glance analyzed, holding hands in public means one thing: affection. The scene unfolded outside a discreet restaurant in Madrid's Salamanca district, an area known for its luxury and privacy. Leonor had been seen leaving with close friends after what appeared to be a private dinner. But then, Christian appeared, unannounced, casual, smiling. They met near the entrance. Cameras clicked. Their hands touched. And the world froze. Royal insiders confirm that both the Spanish and Danish courts were unprepared for what happened next. No official visit was scheduled. No media briefing. Yet somehow, these two heirs found themselves in the same city, on the same night, sharing a moment that neither could hide. To understand how we got here, we have to rewind. Their story didn't start in Madrid, it began years ago, quietly, during a royal gathering in Copenhagen. Leonor, just beginning her official duties as Spain's heir, met Christian during a formal dinner. Both young, both polite, both under immense pressure from birth. It was a connection that started in formality, but grew through shared understanding. Over the years, they crossed paths at various royal events, state dinners, ceremonies, and even academic programs. But recently, that connection has taken a warmer, more personal turn. What was once occasional correspondence reportedly became frequent communication. Messages, video calls, mutual visits under the guise of private family gatherings. The press began speculating months ago when both were seen attending similar international events, though their appearances were never officially linked. Until now. So why is this moment so significant? Because public displays of affection among unmarried royals are rare, almost unheard of. Royal protocol demands discretion, especially for heirs to the throne. For Leonor and Christian, who both represent the next generation of European royalty, one photograph holding hands isn't just a slip, it's a statement. And that's why Queen Letitia's reaction is drawing attention. According to palace insiders, the Queen was surprised but calm. Those who know her say she's deeply protective of Leonor, always guiding her to balance emotion with duty. Yet this time, she reportedly chose not to intervene. King Felipe, on the other hand, is said to be more cautious. His focus remains the monarchy's image, Spain's stability, the crown's reputation. Sources suggest he has reminded Leonor of her public role, though he understands the challenges of growing up in the royal spotlight. Meanwhile, over in Denmark, Queen Mary and Crown Prince Frederik have maintained silence. But those close to the Danish royals say Christian's mother, Queen Mary, recognizes the emotional intensity of young love, especially given her own experience marrying into royalty from outside European nobility. This is where the story deepens. Because Leonor and Christian are not just any couple, they are two heirs, both destined to lead their countries one day. Their connection, if real, could unite two of Europe's most influential royal families. It's a love story that carries the weight of diplomacy and destiny. But what about the people? How do Spain and Denmark feel about this potential royal romance? In Madrid, opinions are divided. Many see it as a refreshing sign of modern royalty, human, emotional, and relatable. Leonor deserves happiness, says one royal supporter in the Spanish press. If it's Christian, so be it. Others, however, caution that such openness could backfire. She must think like a queen, not like a girl in love, one commentator warned. In Copenhagen, the reaction has been equally intense. Danish citizens, long proud of their royal family's grounded nature, have expressed curiosity, some even excitement. After all, the idea of their future king falling for Spain's future queen feels like something out of a fairy tale. Still, the royal world is built on caution. There are rules, protocols, expectations that stretch back centuries. So, every step these two take is being analyzed, every whisper interpreted. Let's return to that night in Madrid. Eyewitnesses describe the atmosphere as intimate yet respectful. No lavish entourage, no flashing security lights. Just two young royals, walking side by side, surrounded by soft streetlights and the quiet hum of the city. When their hands touched, there was no rush to pull away, just a natural, quiet acceptance. But when cameras captured it, the game changed. Within hours, international media erupted. Future king and queen caught together. Screamed headlines across Spain, Denmark, and the UK. Paparazzi began tracing their movements. Hashtags trended worldwide. Behind the palace walls, silence. No confirmation, no denial, just stillness. And that silence only fueled the story further. Friends of the couple reportedly claim that Leonor and Christian have grown close through shared values, duty, education, and service. Both are known for their discipline and kindness, often praised for their maturity beyond their years. This shared understanding, they say, is what has bonded them. Still, no one expected it to become public so soon. According to insiders, Leonor had planned to keep her personal life private until after completing her current royal training period. Christian, likewise, has been focusing on preparing for his eventual role. But love, as they say, doesn't wait for perfect timing. As days passed, the photograph became symbolic, two hands representing more than affection. To some, it symbolized hope, a bridge between nations, a future of unity. To others, it represented defiance, a break from royal restraint. Queen Letizia reportedly had a private conversation with her daughter soon after the event. It wasn't a reprimand. It was a reminder. She told Leonor, "You can love with your heart, but never forget the eyes of the world are always upon you." Those close to the family say Leonor listened carefully, but didn't regret the moment. What does this mean for the future? Could we be witnessing the beginning of a royal alliance unlike any other, a union of two thrones, two cultures, two young hearts? Or is this simply the tender start of a friendship that the world misread? For now, the answers remain hidden behind palace walls. Both royal houses have declined to comment, calling it a private matter. Yet, subtle signs tell another story. Recent royal schedules reveal both families will attend the same European event later this year, an official gathering of monarchs. Rumors suggest the two will appear together, possibly even seated side by side. And if that happens, it could mark the first official acknowledgement of their bond. For now, though, all eyes remain on that one image, the handhold in Madrid. A gesture small in action but monumental in meaning. It's a reminder that even in the most disciplined, duty-bound lives, love has its own agenda. Behind the crowns and titles are two young souls discovering the beauty and the burden of affection in a world that demands perfection. And as much as the world speculates, one truth stands clear: no royal rulebook can dictate the heart. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian, two names that once lived in separate royal orbits, are now linked in a story that has captured hearts across continents. Whether it blossoms into something official or fades into memory, this moment will be remembered. A fleeting, human connection between two future monarchs, a spark that reminded the world that beneath the crowns, they are just like us. Capable of feeling, capable of longing, capable of love. And perhaps, that is what makes this shocking moment in Madrid not just gossip, but history in motion.